Hi everyone, and happy week 128. Okay, I'm currently eating chicken katsu from Whole Foods, and it reminds me of around this time last year when I was in, I think I just was itching my ear, and I got chicken katsu sauce or katsu on my ear. Okay, moving on. Whole Foods, the section of this food in Whole Foods reminds me a lot of when I went to Japan. And the 7-Elevens had the exact same thing, but they were like $11 cheaper. But anywho, that was nice. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some of this. Today I was talking to my esthetician because I got a facial for the first time in forever. I love her so much. About how I want to, in college, if times get rough, I want to go on a reality TV show. Tell me Too Hot to Handle is not meant for me. Because here's the thing. I don't want to go on Love Island. I would go on Love Island, but I don't necessarily want to because I greatly fear everyone hating me and just coming home and opening my phone and it's like, I hate you, I hope you die. And well, hello. Because I know in all reality TV shows narratives get spun, but I guess this is my disclaimer. If I ever go on a reality TV show, just know that was part of the plan. But because Too Hot to Handle, all you have to do is not do anything with the person who you're interested in. Assuming, yes, we will find someone who we're interested on that show and we will win, period. I don't know if everyone gets money or if only the winners get money. I'm guessing only the winners, but trust, we're on it. Okay, next, I have my ACT tomorrow, y'all. Oh, also, okay, before I get to my ACT, I started running recently, and I think I gave myself shin splints. So, currently on a running hiatus. We'll see when we start that again. Moving on. And I've been
stretching, yes, but I'm getting flashbacks to 7th grade track whenever I faked shin splints. Well, I actually did have them, and then I didn't because I stopped running. And I just kept on saying they hurt because I didn't want to run. I also messed up my toenail doing high jump, and I fell on my tailbone. And so I used that to get out of it too. Hold on, I'm hungry. Okay, so for my ACT, I just took a practice test, and I haven't really practiced this week. I did some practice sections, but my history teacher from last year, he told me before your exams, you need to watch, he told us that his professor said watch SpongeBob SquarePants, have fun and relax and trust that you know what you learned. And so that was the plan of action. I was like, I'm gonna take a practice test, we'll see how I do, and then I'm gonna relax. So I took a practice test, currently feeling stressed, but now I'm gonna go relax and I'm gonna listen to my summer music, and I think I might go get myself a watermelon matcha, and I'm gonna genuinely disconnect from any grade, anything involving grades. This chicken is quite salty, but other than that, it's fire. Okay. Also in my college class, I had an A until I missed the deadline to submit one last test and the final exam. And that brought my grade down to a B because both of them didn't count. Even though I got a 95 and an 18 out of 20, they didn't count since I turned them in at 10 instead of 5. So I won't be making that mistake again. But that sucks. But at least I still got the credits. Okay, anywho. Back to the subject at hand. Yes, I need to disconnect from any ideas of numbers or standardized tests. And I need to get good sleep and eat good breakfast and then walk in. I went to Whole Foods today to return packages and also to get myself, well, my mom actually made me go in, so I went and I got myself food. So that's why I got this. And then I also got food for tomorrow and kombucha. Gotta have a clear mind. Anyway, wish me luck, ladies. Bye. Hello everyone, I'm back. And if you can't tell, I just cleaned my room. I still need to put my sheets on, but I also went shopping. Let me show you what I got. Hold on.
Oh. Okay, so my phone's almost dead, so I really don't know what you were seeing for that, like, 4 seconds. But anywho, I'm gonna show you what I got. So, I got some Billy razors. I figured I should get myself good ones. Usually my mom would get this for me, but she's helping my brother move into college right now. And I'm gonna take an everything shower right now. Also, while she's not home, because she always complains about how long my showers are, and they're like 10 minutes most of the time. Anywho, I'm gonna put everything down. Okay, I got both of these. I had them and then my mom threw them away because she got me different ones, but these are my favorites and the other ones probably make my head itch, and I'm hoping she's gonna pay me back for this. But anywho, here goes like half my income for the week. So we have these, and then this was on clearance, and so I got it, and it smells like, so the scent is Santal and caffeine. And I feel like it's gonna smell good, but even if it doesn't, it's fine because it was $6. Sugar scrubs are so expensive nowadays. Anywho, this is what I'm gonna shave with, and I use this to shave my legs. Like, I put that on before, but I have like a lot of ingrown hairs right now. Oh my, why is my phone giving me so many notifications? Anywho, I have like, yeah, so I need to figure out how to deal with that, but that's like, whatever. I'm sure the better razors will help, but before I do that, I'm gonna go get myself food, and I like low-key don't have food at my house, and I say that, and it's not like my pantry's empty, but like, I'm like ingredient household final boss, and I'm not a chef, so I will be going to get food, and I know like it probably seems like I create my own problems, and I kind of do, but that's a problem for later. So, and I'm also using my own money to pay for this, which is unfortunate, but I mean, if I'm not going to eat the food at home, then I have to pay for it. That's like, it makes sense. What I tell myself is whenever I go to college is going to be helpful, because then I'm going to know how much of my money I should spend on each thing I do. Anywho, so I'm going to put on like a different pair of shorts because I'm in pajama shorts right now because I just finished cleaning my room, and I'm going to go find myself a snack because I had taquitos this morning after meeting with my college counselor. Every time I meet with my college counselor, it's kind of soul crushing on a little bit of a level, because like, not because of him, like he's a really nice guy, it's just like I feel like I kind of figure out where I want to go, and then I'm like, ugh, and now I have to figure it out again because college is expensive and I don't know where I want to go. Like, I'm open to anything, which really doesn't help because now I have to like, and I'm one of those people who like, whenever I see stuff, genuinely, last year I went to a book fair, I went to every single stand before I bought something, and I would have gone back around twice. Like, that's how I am. So I need to look at like, I really wish I could look at every single college, but logically that's not going to work. My list had like 48 colleges on it, but you know, some had to get removed. I'm working on finding, it's just hard, like it's hard. And all of the private colleges that I want to go to, or not that I want to go to, but that would be like target options for me, I've never heard of. So I need to, it's not even like I know some of them, like I need to research all of them, which is great. I also have other options, but I don't know, it's just kind of soul crushing sometimes, but there's some that I like because I like the I like open curriculums, I like walkable cities, I like nice like I like non-competitive student groups where like, you know, people work together for success and don't compete against each other, because I really don't have time for that. But like, as far as location, like walkable city, yeah, but other than that I don't care. And I don't know, it's hard. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get myself a snacky, and then I'm gonna take my everything shower because Lord knows I need a snacky, and I should probably drink water too. Yeah, anyhow, bye. Hi everyone. Okay, If you hear a little yapping in the background, that's because my brother's watching a World Cup game, which is actually what I'm talking about. So I've been seeing all the videos of people around the country, like different countries around the country coming together. And I was just watching videos of Scots in Boston, and they were getting along with like the Iraqi people. I think that's what it said. Let me go double check. That's what the TikTok I was watching said. Oh, okay, we got special settings on. Featuring the Pitbull jersey in the back. Moving on. Oh, yes, I went to Pitbull. I never told you all about that. We'll make a video about it later. Anywho, I genuinely think seeing like all these countries interact has got to be top 10 things ever. Like the Netherlands, the dun, where they jump around and just everyone looks so happy. And I need to see what's going on in Philly. And then also like the Knicks winning. I don't know. Everything just seems so exciting. And I feel like it's such like a reminder of what it's like to be connected with people around you. Because I feel like a lot of people go through life just like mechanically and they don't really acknowledge the people near them. Especially whenever people are driving like to their 9 to 5s through traffic on the highway. And I think that this is such a good reminder to just like slow down and talk to people around you, which is not like, it's not very common anymore. I would say like usually whenever people talk to me, at least, like, I mean, I will say I go out of my way to talk to people, but also like I've said in the past, like it's not like I just like do it like la-di-da-di. Like no, like you got to think about that for the most part, because there's some just like some conversations that I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. But I think it's just so nice to do it in a setting where it's like everyone's bonding over a certain like a common love for their country or for their team, or just love for going out, because there some people like, or love for the sport, I guess. And even though I'm not necessarily a big soccer fan, I still want to go and watch it, because I'm like, I want to go be a part of this. Like, this looks fun. And I see people getting like thrown around in the air. Also, I was watching Philly after they won the Super Bowl, because everyone was talking about like, for one time, it's not Philly, like, you know, because of the Knicks. Oh my goodness. Side note, what they did to that one Spurs fan was really mean, like tearing up their jersey. And I'm sure it wasn't just one, but I was like, y'all, okay, chase them around, whatever. But actually harm them, no. No. But anywho, that looks so exciting. And they're all having a blast. No chills at all. Anywho, what was I saying? But yeah, it's just a reminder, like, to like, you know, speak to people and have fun, and that like, I don't know, we all love each other for the most part. And I don't know, it's like we bicker but we come together, and I think that's beautiful. Recently I've been feeling the same anxiety that I used to feel like in like 2025, I guess. No, 2024, 2025, I was low-key fearless. Of just like everything I say, I imagine somebody like responding to me and they're like, yeah, okay, I don't care. And I don't really know what that problem is indicative of, but I feel like I need to solve that, because I just really don't need that in my life. And so that's what I want to spend my summer break doing. But also, I'm gonna knock on wood whenever I say this. Or should I say it? No, I should say it. Let me unknock on wood and I'll say it, and then I'll knock on wood. I'm not gonna say it because I feel like every time I say something, like, I don't want to jinx it. But anywho, I'm gonna enjoy my next weeks. I'm gonna find out what like, I'm just gonna figure out my life. Also, like I was talking about last time, the college search is still going, because it's like I remove colleges and then I'm like, wait, but maybe that's good for what I want to do. And then I'm like, oh, do I want to go there and be like, yeah, I go there, and people are like, oh, you go there, that's so exciting? Or do I want to say like, yeah, I go there, and people are like, but I know like that probably shouldn't be a factor, but for me it is. So yeah, but like also because what I want to do is such a like interconnected thing where it's like, I don't know if that's important, but I was watching a video on how to choose your major, and somebody told me, write down your strengths and weaknesses. Like, the video told me, write down your strengths and weaknesses, and then like figure out what other people think your strengths and weaknesses are, and then figure out what you want to do, like major focus, and then reach out to people who do that and see what they did to get there. And so I'm going to reach out to people who do that and see what they did to get there and see what I should do. Okay, so that's the current plan of action. We're going to see how it works. Okay. Bye.
Two things. One, I forgot to mention in my previous segment about how I like seeing all these people together and happy in my country. Well, not just my country, but like, you know, the US is like giving me hope, and also like, I guess, energy. Like, it's reminding me that there's something to fight for, because I feel like usually whenever I see things that are bad, I'm just like, something else bad. Like, oh, okay, this is just a Tuesday at this point. But seeing, like, being reminded of what, you know, hope and like happiness feels like. Well, not that, I want to say that feels dramatic, but it's like low-key not. It makes me feel like there's hope. Anywho, and then also, so I'm making my college list right now, and I've decided, in order to keep myself from stressing out, I'm just treating it like shopping. Like, I'm shopping for a college, but not just a college. Like, because right now, how many do I have on my list? Right now I have 34 on my list. Some need to be removed, and I also need to look at some. But like, I'm shopping for a college, and I'm trying to figure out like what's right for me. And so I have genuinely so many filters. I'll read out all the filters to you. Okay. Risk, aid likeliness, category. So like out of state public, in-state public, private, and then my abroad ones are just in a whole different category. And then open curriculum, malleable curriculum, required core curriculum, admissions, focus on testing, admissions focus, super score, interview, walkable area, good aid, CSS profile, that's on there twice. Kind culture, school spirit, frequent events, commuter culture, because I don't think I want to go to a school where like a lot of people commute, just because I'm just gonna kind of feel like I'm stuck there, and also that means everyone has cars. But you know, it could work. That's just what I think I would like, but I don't really know still. Good ROI, that one's like a non-negotiable, because if I'm dropping a whole bag on college, it better pay me back. Okay, anywho, high employment rate after graduation, same thing. Religious, how religious, like chapel required, guaranteed on campus housing, because it freaks me out that like I might get kicked out after living on campus for 1 year. Apply to major after exception. That just sounds like a pain in the butt, but if I really love the college, I'll do it. And then dance. So there's probably going to end up being more categories, but I also have 34 colleges on here, so it takes time. Wish me luck.
Buenos días todos. Pienso que ahora yo necesito hacer un video en español, porque mis skills de español son un poco, no sé cómo se dice, rusty, y no quiero perder mis skills de español. Pues voy a hablar en español hoy. Y dígame si mis skills, dígame, lo siento, perdón, mi mamá quiero hablar conmigo. Y, mi mamá quiere, sí, pero es pasado. No soy muy bueno con las conjugaciones de pretérito y imperfecto, porque son muy complicados, y mi gramática y conjugación, mis skills de conjugación y gramática son desarrollando, sí. Y pero yo tengo mi acento ahora, porque en la ¿cómo se dice summer? Invierno pasado,
mi acento no fue aquí, fue en vacación. Sí, pero al continuar la conversación, hoy voy a ir a un concierto y soy muy emocionada, pero necesito elegir mi ropa y hacer mi pelo y me arregló mi pelo. No, es futuro. Está bien. Te entiendes. Y pues ahora está 4 de la tarde y necesito ir a 6 de la tarde, pero yo, ay no, yo me levanto a las 3:30 de la noche o del tarde porque no sé, mi dormir no fue bien, fue un poco mal y no entiendo porque cuando necesito estar en un lugar en la mañana, mi dormir es pero no está bastante para me sintió bien y cuando no hay un lugar que necesito estar mi dormir es no bien. Yo duerme para 11 horas. No, es dramática. Sí, 10 horas y no me siento well rested. No sé cómo se dice. No me siento bien. Me siento un poco no sé cómo se dice gross. Es como me siento. Or is that seat? No, siento. No, that's how I feel. Un poco de inglés, lo siento. Y cuando yo hablo en español, yo hablo menos que yo hablo en regularidad. Porque hablar es muy complicado y difícil cuando yo empiezo. Cuando yo empiezo porque soy warming up. Soy practicando mis skills después de un gran tiempo de no hablar español porque el examen de AP de español fue 3:30 horas de español escribido, hablando, respuestando a las MCQs. No, nunca quiero hacer esto. Me olvidó cómo se dice again. Sí, ir a España o México ahora, pienso que alguien que habla español, especialmente un nativo de español, pienso que no sé cómo la conversación irá irá. Porque soy rusty. Mis skills son coming back. Son venir aquí después de tiempo. Sí. Pero ahora quiero no hablar más. Quiero escuchar música porque... Adiós.